Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to make the right money moves, while others, despite all their financial knowledge, struggle to stay afloat? What if I told you that who you listen to about money matters more than any investment strategy or savings tip? There's an invisible force sabotaging your financial future right now. Bad advice from the wrong people. Today I'm pulling back the curtain on 7 types of financial advisors who could be quietly derailing your path to wealth. And trust me, this isn't just another money video. These insights come from analyzing thousands of success stories and even more financial disasters. I've seen intelligent, hard-working people lose everything just because they trusted the wrong person at the wrong time. Even Warren Buffett warns about this. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. The same goes for your finances. One piece of bad advice can undo years of smart money moves. What's even more dangerous? These financial saboteurs aren't strangers in dark alleys. They're often your friends, family, colleagues, or even influencers you follow online. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly who to avoid and why. Make sure you stick around for number 7. It's the trickiest one to spot and possibly the most dangerous. Let's dive in. 1. The broke relative with strong opinions. Everyone has that one relative who loves talking about stocks, real estate, or crypto like they're a Wall Street pro. But if you look closer, they've never had more than $1,000 saved, bounce from one debt to another, and treat opinions like expert advice. They're the uncle who insists you invest in real estate, yet has never owned a property, or the cousin who calls the stock market gambling but has never invested a penny. What makes them dangerous? The emotional connection. You want to trust them because you love them. The solution: develop a polite phrase like interesting, I'll look into that, and mentally file their opinion under observation, not recommendation. Love them, but choose mentors who show financial success through actions, not loud words. 2. The commission-driven salesperson. Ever met a financial expert who just happens to have the perfect product for you? An exclusive retirement plan, a must-have insurance policy, a can't-miss investment? Chances are they're not giving advice. They're making a sale. Their goal: to meet a quota, not to secure your future. Before accepting any recommendation, ask who benefits most from this sale. Would they get paid even if I didn't buy? If it's not clear, you're being sold, not advised. Look for fiduciary advisors, professionals legally required to put your interests first, like those at Vanguard or Fidelity. Quick check-in. If you're finding this helpful so far, comment "This is eye-opening" below. Your feedback helps me make better content for you, and I read every comment. 3. The outdated financial expert. This is the advisor with a wall full of diplomas and advice stuck in the 1980s. They'll tell you to always buy a home, avoid credit cards, or just max out your 401k and you're good. But today's economy is a different beast. Sky-high housing prices crushing student debt, a volatile job market. Following outdated advice today is like using a 1980s map for 2025 roads. You'll get lost fast. Trust experts who stay updated and admit when the world has changed. 4. The over-leveraged influencer. You've seen them. The Instagram guy with a rented mansion, a fake Rolex, and a Lamborghini financed at 20% interest. They promise you millions overnight with their $999 course. Reality check. Most of them are drowning in debt, not swimming in cash. Real wealth looks boring. Steady growth, smart investments, and patience, not flashy hacks. Follow influencers who are transparent about wins and losses, not ones selling you a fantasy. 5. The negative friend who fears everything. You're investing in that. Man, that's way too risky. This friend always plays it safe, because they've never tried anything risky themselves. Meanwhile, inflation is eating away at their safe savings account. Sometimes staying in the same place is the biggest risk of all. Be careful when listening to fear disguised as good advice. Test, learn, and grow while they stay stuck. 6. The well-meaning parent from a different era. Your parents love you, no doubt, but the world they built their success in doesn't exist anymore. Back then, A college degree meant guaranteed jobs. A house cost 3x your annual salary. Pensions were reliable. Today, crushing debt, insane housing costs, gig economy jobs. Respect their love, value their principles, but update their strategies to fit today's world. Would you use a 1980s map for today's city? No. Same goes for money advice. 7. The person who never admits they're wrong. This is the most dangerous type. They always have a strong opinion, but never admit when they're wrong. They told you to buy crypto at the peak, sell at the bottom, invest in real estate right before a crash, and never once said I was wrong. True experts admit mistakes. People like Warren Buffett, Howard Marks and Ray Dalio publicly talk about their failures and what they learned. If someone can't admit when they're wrong, they're not giving advice, they're feeding their ego. Avoid them. Which one hit closest to home for you? On a scale of 1-10, how helpful was this video in helping you spot bad advice? Drop your rating in the comments and tell me which type you'll be most cautious about from now on. Your financial future might just depend on it. Remember, the path to success isn't about shortcuts. It's about making smart, consistent decisions and following advice from the right people.